Here we are after about 8 hours of being on the road for a few stops and such. We've just arrived at Fish Pond Boat Launch Road. We're gonna go scout it out because we've heard that it's not very easily passable unless you've got a truck. So we don't want to drive down there and get the car stuck on this tiny little narrow road. But right now, we're just getting situated. We made it down the crazy, bumpy, washed out road with a couple bottoms out, but nothing big. This is Fish Pond. Now we're unloading. There's a whole bunch of campsites available up there as well that you can reserve. So she was in the car for about 8 hours. They were really good in the car, but now she has broken loose and has lots and lots of energy. All right, we're just about completely unloaded. Dog's still going nuts. This is the first time I've ever brought any kind of motor. So it's a 200 milliamp hour lithium battery that we just bought for this trip, and a used 55 or 50 pound thrust trolling motor. All of our stuff, and it sounds like they're getting the truck stuck. We decided it's safer for everyone, especially the dogs, if we get them under control before we move the vehicles. So my wife is going to move our car back just beyond the road there. There's a small parking lot that's reserved for the people that are camping at the beach sites. So that's what they're doing now, and then we're gonna figure out how to load up these boats and get these dogs out to the beach sites. Cars are all shuttled. Dogs are still running around. This is the parking lot for the beach sites. The canoes are basically loaded up. We somehow managed to fit all that junk into 3 boats and have enough room for all the people and the dogs. So it's time to go hit the water. There's a really pretty strip of birch trees along this road. So there's the parking lot. Rem's walking down the road. It's already running everywhere. And then the water is just down past that big puddle. Right there is where we just unloaded. All right, we're officially cheating for the first time ever.
Feels wrong.
Yeah, this does feel weird. But we're all loaded up. 2 dogs semi under control. So that one's about to jump in. But we do have the trolling motor back here. This huge front heavy dog, every time he goes to drink, the boat almost flips in that direction. But to show you how beautiful it is. We've been cruising for about 5-10 minutes tops. We're getting close to where the fish pond gets narrow and enters into the Spencer Lake past this. But the dogs are settling a little bit, the motor's chugging along, I'm not even on full speed. And it's very, very beautiful. Rained a fair amount, about an hour going the way up. So we're very glad that it's currently not raining on us. Getting to the Narrows now. You can see by how fast we're going along the shore. I'd say we're probably going a little over 3 miles per hour, which is probably, I would say, slightly faster than I normally would go. It's getting shallow. Uh-oh, I'm hitting the motor. Seemed to have survived. But it stays narrow like this for a little bit. And around that corner there is where it opens way up into the much larger Spencer Lake where the beach sites are. We just came through the other side of the Narrows, and here's the first glimpses of Spencer Lake. We made it down to our beach. So this is the Sand Beach Site 1. That far end there is where we came in from. And it's a little after 8 o'clock, but the sun's setting over that mountain. It's absolutely beautiful. Site 3 is over there on that rocky point. And this big, beautiful beach here is Sand Beach Site number 2. Alright, good morning. So this is day 2. Zara's running around, not quite as crazy as yesterday, but enough so that I wanted to get out of the tent to make sure she wasn't disturbing anybody because I heard people up. But it's a beautiful morning.
What was I thinking?
There's a chance of heavy showers, and it's starting to get a little darker, so we're trying to get camp a little bit more water ready. So we got all of the boats pulled up.
Pounds, 1 ounce and 3/4.
Almost 3 pounds.
Yeah. And let's see length.
What'd you catch it on?
I caught him on a little jig that we caught the fall fish on.
Oh, the mouse tail?
Yeah. Here you go. You want to lick him? He is 16 inches.
Neat. Right on in.
All right, here we go.
Usually takes a photo of me going. There he goes.
Nice.
Friday morning, winds shifted. Breakfast time for the dogs. Clear skies, but a very strong wind out of the north now, blowing out all the moisture. The dogs and I went for a little cruise while everybody else was out exploring. And so this is an island not super far off the point where those sites are. But you can see the campsites back there at that sandy beach. It's a rocky boat, but the dogs are having a good time. We took a paddle all the way down to the southern part of the lake, which opens way up in both directions. The dam is over there on the south end. Good girl. So it's the last night. It's Sunday night, August 14th. Out for a little bit of fishing. I've had terrible luck. My brother-in-law's caught a whole bunch of pretty good sized smallmouth, so good for him. I lose this trip. But I caught my first fish just about 5 minutes ago. Teeny tiny little chub, but it's something. But it's absolutely good, so dogs get nervous when I'm on the boat.
Finish off the half and half.
Oh, okay. I know. I think so. 'Cause otherwise they would still Yes.
That's the trade.
Do all these bagels need to be buttered still? No, they're all buttered.
Woo!
Butter. They just need to be cooked. Are you sure?
Last day, all packed up, or at least almost. Lots of things. Just about loaded up. It's about 11 o'clock, making pretty decent time packing up for this crew. Water is still calm as can be. Should be a nice easy exit. We're just doing a last sweep of the campsites to make sure we're not leaving any accidental trash.
This balloon came to say goodbye. These balloons came to say goodbye. We're all packed up and ready to go.
Balloons are coming to see us off, so there's a pair right there. dancing over there. The water's super calm, all the birds are coming to see. We made it out, all loaded up, about 1:30. Trucks loaded up with the boats, most of the gear. And these two vehicles are all loaded up. The dogs are ready to go.